Chad Colby's look at agriculture technology comes your way next, brought to you by the IBM Watson Decision Platform. Combining AI with Internet of Things data to help agribusiness increase yields, improve quality, and drive sustainability.
When you need the power, you need power. So much of our life is directed with these devices. You need to keep them powered up. And here are some ideas for that from Chad Colby.
On this week's tech segment, I'm going to show you a couple new tools I've got. And like many of you, I've done a lot of traveling this winter, and I've got a lot of upcoming travel, and these two new pieces of technology have certainly made things a lot easier, and they've made it easy enough that I wanted to share it with you. Apple just came out with a new dual USB Type-C 35-watt compact charger. And that's a good thing, because with USB Type-C, it'll work with Androids or Apple and whatever devices you might have. Just plug it in and you're in business. Pretty slick setup. The other thing that's really started to gain some traction here and popularity and even functionality are all these new versatile compact battery packs like you see right here. I just purchased this one, and I really like the little indicator on it that tells me how much power is in it. You know, I think it goes without saying, when you got to handle all these devices, you got to keep them charged, and we all know that's really a pain. Whether that's plugging into a car and then it interrupts the radio, all those things. And I find myself with these batteries lately using those to charge my devices, whether that's a phone or a watch, whatever it might be. And the other thing I find very odd, that I take those packs with me only because they're in my backpack, and it's super easy, especially in a vehicle, just to throw it in, plug it in, and they charge so fast compared to those little plug-ins in your vehicles. Now, the one thing I will caution you on with this is you got to make sure you understand your application. If you're going to charge an iPad, it's certainly going to take more power than charging your phone. And they make these in so many different sizes. You can see here in my vehicle, that one I have here, it'll charge my phone almost 2 times. It works fantastic when I'm even in a vehicle or in an airplane. If I'm traveling, it's pretty handy. If you go out to any of the big box retailers, you're going to find out, if you do a search, there is a ton of different options, and you don't have to spend a lot of money. But I will caution, you got to define what you're doing with it. And I think using these devices in a grain truck, or even in ag applications where you need extra power for some of those devices, how handy is this? And it's not a big expense. You can see right here at this retailer, you can buy great ones for as little as $15. Again, another great tool to help support all this smart technology that's supposed to make us all a little smarter. For This Week in Agribusiness, I'm Chad Colby.
I have some of those batteries. I need to follow Chad's advice. It's a sick feeling to be at the end of the day and not have juice.
It is. Max, are getting on a plane with 3% battery left. How are you going to keep yourself entertained? Thanks to Chad Colby for that update, folks. Keep your equipment charged.